Hi guys. Thank you, Donna, and to Jamie at the moment. Obviously, hopefully people will be joining us as well, more of them. But I had a clear up of my summer house at the bottom of my garden the other week, and I found this. So you'll be happy with that one, Jamie. You asked for a lion. How awesome is that? And I kid you not, it is so heavy. It's my largest one. It's very heavy. So I'll come to you in a minute. So there we go. And Donna was asking for a butterfly. So there we go. That beautiful butterfly, I prefer that way round. So yeah, okay. So hi guys. Hopefully we'll have a few more people on. In the meantime, let's go for Donna first, please. All right. And that's my exact words there or thoughts there, Jamie, was ooh, that was what I was doing. So yeah. Okay. So the other one I found was this beauty, which is an obsidian buffalo. Is just there. It's absolutely stunning. And my pretty raven. That one's a new one though. But I just didn't show everyone it last week, I don't think, or the other week. So yeah. So hopefully we'll get more people on here than just Jamie and Donna. You're both wonderful, obviously. Let's see how we go. Anyway, so Donna, you first, my lovely. Donna, I get the impression that whatever's going on at home, I feel very drawn to the fact that your home life has been chaotic, but I feel like it's almost like you've started to get it back together again, like back into a semblance of normality, if that would make sense to you, my lovely. If not that, I'm going to stick with that, but it's bringing that back in there. It's like, I don't know if you've had a clear out like I did with my summer house. It sounds posh, but it's not. Poor thing's falling apart now. It's so old. But what I'm getting at is I took that time out and I was exhausted and all the rest of it. So it's a case of thanks V for letting us know Facebook's on its behind. So on its behind. All right. So, but thank you, Donna, for confirming that. All right. There's also I feel very much that it's weird, and I don't think. Yeah, you see this mark here, right? That's why I feel like the home life and that. But actually, I don't know if you can see. It's just been my eyes, but I actually see like a little horse in here. But it's a little child's rocking horse is what I see there. And I just feel this, whether you've got children or you have small people around you who have this affinity with kids, but I just feel very drawn to this little rocking horse, what appears to be on the back of this butterfly. Okay. Just here. All right, just here. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, to others, it will just look like a gouge in the butterfly stone, but it's yeah, that's what I see there. But I feel like children is very important to you, that learning, that nurturing, etc. And I just get that impression that, oh bless. And if you if it makes sense to you, please, my lovely, whether it's to do with yourself or anyone else, but somebody that you love, about a child in spirit as well. And I just feel that they would have had everything, the whole world would have been um what they would be doing and all the toys and all the other stuff. Okay. So yeah, okay, so all right then, thank you. Hi Charlene, welcome to England. There you go. Okay, hopefully this makes sense to you, but if it doesn't, I'm looking at a different view as well, different perspective, and I'm just seeing here, Donna, yay, Facebook's online again, yay. Okay, so hi Facebook guys. Yeah, so Donna, coming back to you, my lovely, if you don't understand about the children's side of things or even child in spirit, I just get the impression that the home is somewhere to be safe and somewhere to be have fun in as well. I don't just mean well, hey, fun. I mean just a safe environment that you can be who you truly want to be in that kind of safe environment. And I feel that's something that's been worked on by yourself, or you've been the instigator of it. And I just feel like you've come to this decision that, you know what, I'm happy with where I am at the moment. Would you understand this, Donna? Okay. So let me see. I also get with this. Let me see if I can move that down a little bit without breaking it. Just trying to sort my light out here. A silly ring thing that they do. There we go. The whole thing's going to come tumbling down. Oh, that's better. I can see it now. Okay. I also get the impression that there's been a lot of, I say anxiety, a lot of what do you call that? Like butterflies in the tummy. There you go. Butterflies in the tummy as well. And I just get this feeling that there's something that's it's almost like you've made such a decision that you've sort of Please show me that so it doesn't just waffle. Okay. You've made this decision, Donna. I feel stepping out of your comfort zone, my lovely. And I feel it's causing sort of some kind of anxiety or apprehension. That's the other word I was looking for. And it began with an A, apprehension. Okay. Would this make sense, please, Donna Roy? Okay. I feel also this about the head as well, the mind's eye, and I'm seeing this at the top of the butterfly here, just here, and I just feel very drawn to the fact that I just feel that I want to be clear in my mind. It's like I'm just totally decluttering. Like I said, I did my summer house. I have totally decluttered it, and it's just opened up this space, which I need to do at my flat actually. I keep my pictures up on the wall, I like them, but the fact is, it's just sometimes it's good to have that declutter. But for you, Donna, I feel you've done that not necessarily with your physical material things, but with the people around you. Even people that you still love, I just feel that you've done this decluttering. It's like a recognition of the people that aren't supporting you, that are toxic to you, that sort of thing. All right. And I feel like the butterfly, you've created this beautiful you. You've always been there. You've always been beautiful. But I just get that impression that it's like suddenly you've like realized that, you know what, I am worthy. Boom. Okay. I just feel I do that because it's just like strength and power within you. And it's like you've taken ownership of you once more. And it's about time. Would you understand this, Donna, please? Okay. As you're coming back to me with that, I'm just saying hi to Charlene and Craig, Teresa. Um, Mish, hi. Oh, good day, Mish. I hope I said that correctly. There we go. Would love to get things off your mind. Yeah, okay. And thank you, Jamie. It is a beautiful butterfly, isn't it? This side. That side's a bit. I would say that it's almost like they've destroyed it. It's if like it's been. There you go. Thank you. It's been scarred, and I feel like you've put on. There you go, Donna. Thank you, Jamie, for pointing that out. But the scarring, yeah, and I just feel like that mental and emotional scarring of trauma, just things that haven't gone quite right. And I just feel there that this is you now. You've come out the other side of it, and I know it'll be a long journey, but it's I just feel this excitement within me, within you, this excitement around you, Donna, that you're ready to be your own butterfly, creating you. Does that make sense to you? I will. I don't know if you do this kind of work, Donna. I'm sorry if I've asked before, but I don't even know who I am half the time. People think I joke at that, but I totally mean it. But I just being drawn to the marks around the side here, and they're so pretty. But I'm being drawn to these bits here, okay? And I just feel there that it's to do with your aura, and it's like you've changed. It's like you've brightened up or even cleansed your aura, and it's like you know what, you're feeling more. I say energized, more in control, if that makes sense. Okay, and I just feel I want to say, fly like a butterfly. Yeah, I say, fight like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Fight, fly, fly. Rubbish. Oh my gosh. Fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee, but don't be like a bee because bees sting once and they're gone, aren't they? Don't do that. All right. Just be you, be free. Hopefully that makes sense. And I feel very much the earthy colours here. I feel very drawn to the fact that the colours that you are be grounded. So if you're not already doing that, Donna, I just get that feeling of you spending that time and being grounded, so getting in contact with Mother Earth, even if it's just emotionally, like in your sort of imagination, just be that grounded. Get a potted plant, do whatever it is, but take that time out for you to be grounded and balanced. And I feel that will help you fly like that butterfly. So thank you for that. All right. So let's say hello to other people. Hi, Carrie and Rebecca. Charlene wants a wolf. Okay. Now we started off with Donna and Jamie before Facebook lot came on. So hi guys. And hi Erin. Right, Sue. I love your surname, side bottom. That's such an old English name. I love it. So Jamie. Jamie wanted a lion. All right. And whilst I was just explaining when I first came on here earlier, a whole 10 minutes ago, that I I had a clear out of my summer house where I do readings and circle and that in there. And I haven't really touched it for years. And I take more stuff in there and it got cluttered. It was tidy, but it was cluttered. And I had a big clear out. And in that big clear out, found this beauty. All right, it's been there for years. Okay. It's so heavy. And I found this is obsidian and it's an actual buffalo. How cool is that? Stunning. Should feel it. It feels amazing. And it just took me back years, absolute years they did. So anyway, enough of that. So this one is for Jamie. I did a big clean yesterday also. Aha. Okay. And Misha's, I'm a Leo raw. Wow. Or per, whichever. Okay, so that's all good. Hi, Christy. Erin, you love the buffalo. I do too. And I've got to say, I've never actually used the lion or the buffalo for readings because I took them up there years ago and forgot about them. God dear me. Okay, so this one is for Jamie M. To Jamie M. Now, Jamie, I know you've just said on there in the comments that you had a big clear out yesterday, but would you understand about that making you feel fiercer? Like, like I'm ready and raring and I'm off and I'm like, I'm just ready to face any challenge now within reason. Okay. And I had that within reason bit because I just feel very much, oh, Erin is actually your friend in real life. Well, that's nice. Hi, Erin and Jamie, friends. Okay, I love that. Okay, but I just feel that this cleaning side of things is not just a physical cleanse, as in like your material and home, etc. But I feel very much that is to do with your balancing, your clearing your spiritual journey, that side of things. So your I was going to say opera, but I don't want that. I wanted chakras. Okay, what to come with opera? No idea unless you're involved in that or you like that kind of music. Either way, I like opera. But I just being drawn to the top of this head here, right? And you've got that lovely, all that beautiful colour in here. It's not sandstone, by the way. It's properly rock art. This is. But oh, whoa, okay. I've just looked on both sides of the lion. See this amount here, right? This goes in so deep inside, and then you've got it comes out this side, okay, of the lion's head. And I just feel here as I looked, it's like, whoa. And you look at that, you've got this white and you've got this side here. And I feel very much that it's like you've become not two people, Jamie, but it feels like you've become more at peace with who you are. And I just feel very drawn to the fact that one of those people, one side of you is the spiritual side, and the other side of you is the face you put to everybody else. Okay. I will, thank you. I just get the impression as well on the spiritual side of things, but your grief journey, and I feel very much drawn to the grief journey side of things. Grief isn't just about losing someone that we love to spirit. It's about losing friendships. It's about the job, your work, your daily. It's just things. Grief is loss. It's something that then people forget about that side of it. But I feel here that there's been quite a lot of different things in your life that have caused quite deep emotional scars for you, if that makes sense, Jamie. Show me again. I will. And I just feel there that if you've like been working them through, and I don't know if you've had not counselling, but this again, I just feel like the spiritual journey side of things, the meditation, I don't know if you do sound baths, that sort of thing, but it's going along those ways of as opposed to taking pharmaceuticals, okay, or other drugs. All right, and I just feel there it's the emotional, spiritual aspect of it that's helped you more than anything else. Okay, and you want to take it further. Where are you going now? Okay, I will. Thank you. I will. I'm just talking to it purely because as I'm sort of connecting with its energy and that is I've got I'm just picking off bits of candle off it, candle wax. I melted accidentally left a candle on up there. Harry didn't go up in flames, I don't know, but and this poor beastie got covered in it. So I've had a cleanse of that, and I feel that is where very symbolic for you, Jamie, the cleansing of yourself, your soul, your being, your who you are. And it's like I just feel like like a snake would shed its skin, a spider sheds its coat. It's its outer layer. And I just feel that. I know lions don't do that, but they start off with a very small mane and then they grow into big lions. And I just feel like this is your power animal. Okay. And I just feel my whole energy's just changed. I feel quite I feel quite grown up talking about this, because the fact is I feel like it's a very important thing to you. But I'm also being drawn to the top part here, and it looks like a Mohican, right? You see this? And I feel like this journey that you're on, it's like, I don't know if you've had your hair cut recently. I have. But I just feel like I want to do this. It's like I'm just, don't let go of it in case I drop it on my laptop. Apparently, if you stroke this part of your head here across your third eye going up, it calms, and it gives you like a peaceful feeling. All right. And I feel here that across the top of this head, I just feel like I'm doing that across your head. And it's like, just don't put so much pressure on yourself. And I feel like I want to calm you down, just like the emotional excitement. Because like me, don't want it all right now. And I just feel there, it's just acknowledging that. Where are you going there, please? I feel also I've just been drawn to the teeth in its mouth. Okay. That's flipping big, isn't it, eh? Flipping big. But you've got that. Oh, I've got stuff coming up on the screen. I've never seen that before. Okay. Yeah, I've got the teeth there and the mouth open. And I just get the feeling there that, Jamie, I feel you found your voice. I will. If you don't feel confident that you found your voice finally, I don't necessarily mean for singing or what, but just say your own true words. But I feel there he's just being drawn to your throat chakra, but the voice. And I just feel like, be proud. And somebody put on there, I am lion raw. And I just feel that. But be wary of what you roar about, if that makes sense. All right. Where are you going now? I will. I'm being drawn to its lovely paws here, and also the tail. Obviously, the way it's been made, the tail is in line with the paws, but I feel very much that this is like your what do you call that? Your stabilizer. Like with a bicycle, and you have your stabilizers on it, right? So you have landed on your 4 feet now, 2 feet, 2 hands, etc. All right, but I just feel very much that it's like, oh, do I take the stabilizer off or not? It's stepping out of your comfort zone, and I feel like without doing it, I want to snap the tail off and just say, you know what? Roar like a lion, my darling, because you have this inner strength. And I don't know if you or somebody very close to you is a Leo. Or was that Erin? I don't know. I can't remember. But is that Leo? But there's somebody that's also very important and encourages you and supports you to roar like a lion. So that's to you. All right. So thank you for that. Let's put that down there so I don't drop it. Okay. So wolf. I have got Charlene. I've got a wolf. I'll bear with me a minute. Paula Marie. Hi, Paula. Oh, yes, I have got a unicorn. That's great. I can say this now. And Jamie's been focused on the spiritual journey as a recent. Brilliant. Bear with it. All right. I say to everyone, have trust 100% in spirit. They're there always. It's us humans, ourselves we've got to deal with. So once we get past that self-doubt or, oh no, I'm not, they're ignoring me. Spirit aren't ignoring us. It's us creating our own barriers, and we don't realize we're doing that. Release the pressure to perform. If it comes through, it comes through. If it doesn't, I'm getting on my life. Have it that way. Takes that pressure away. Okay. So Mish, curious to choose an animal. Mish, I just get drawn to it, my lovely. So I'm gonna I've not forgotten you, Charlene. I'll come back there in a minute. But Mish, I'm going to choose the buffalo for you. All right. So are you able to bring Mish back up again, Veronica, please? What does he say? Love to learn more. So I'm so open. Absolutely. But also, I'm just reading Jamie's message. Was love to learn more. I'm so open. Jamie says. So I just feel there is, and this again comes to everybody, is whatever you're doing spirituality wise, is do it sort of with love, an open heart and compassion, not just for others, but for yourself. You do it with respect, not just for others, but for yourself and spirit. So you're doing all of that. Anybody have any questions? Give me a shout. I'll see if I can help you. Right. This one is for Mish. Okay. You was asking me, curious, how do I choose an animal? I don't choose it. I get drawn to it. Okay, if you ask for a particular animal, then I will go to it, and it's yeah, and I'll go from there. So it's a bit of a like an exchange of energies, if that makes sense. So anyway, buffalo. All right. And now I've got the song Buffalo Soldiers in my head. Can't remember how that goes, but I just got that. I just feel as well, if this makes sense to you, please. This one's got candle wax on it as well. I mullered everything in my on my altar. It just covered in candle wax. Anyway, never leave candles unattended. Okay, just saying. Yeah. So back to you, Mish. Mish. There you go. Right. So with this lovely thing here. Okay. So Mish, I just feel very much that you show me, please. I will. It's almost like this has got a blank canvas because there's no markings on it, but actually there are markings. You see like little scars and stuff up here. Yeah. Let's have a look on the other side. Yeah, there's no actual like face or anything like that. And I just see it's almost like a blank canvas. But I see this because it's black. I feel for me when I use my psychic tarot cards, that they all have a different color border, and for me the black border represents our mental health. And I feel here it's like you've had a clear out of your mental health. It's like, like a chalkboard, and you wipe the chalkboard clean. It's usually this color, isn't it? And you write on it. Okay, so I feel like you've done this, some kind of cleansing on your part as well, Mish. And I just feel very drawn to the fact that I want to say, look, learn more. So the head's quite big here. I feel like I want to learn more for you, Mish, to take more information in. I also get the impression that there is where are you going there? I will. Bear with me a minute. Thank you. Somebody asked me a while back in Circle, is it worth looking up and getting to learn the names and breeds of every single dog out there to help with describing, I've got a border collie here, I've got a German shepherd there. And I was like, how can you do that? Because there are so many crossbreeds, there are so many, you wouldn't know. And our minds would just be too much information. But actually, we don't need to know that. We could have a general idea of it. This is helping you, Mish, as well with your journey and your buffalo. Is the things that we're taking in. Sometimes it can be too much information. That's where I'm going with this, because working with spirit, it's not coming from you, it's coming through you. You are interpreting it. Okay. And I feel this is whatever you're doing at the moment, Mish. I am seeing you as somebody that takes a lot of information in, and sometimes that information isn't always needed, or you're worrying that you've forgotten this, you've forgotten that it's not needed. It's good to know it, but put it to one side. Would that make sense to you, please? If you say okay, that just means that I haven't fully got it right for you. So I don't mean to say change it. I'm just on about the fact that I just get this impression that I feel like you've been on this learning journey, if that makes sense to you. I will. I also feel as well is the thank you. Makes me feel better. I don't know about you, it makes me feel better. But I'm being drawn to the back of this lovely buffalo here. And I feel very much that that I want to say, what do you call that? Taking the world on your shoulders. But I'm also being shown a rucksack. I don't know if you wear or use a rucksack. I have a bag, I have a rucksack. It depends on what I'm putting in it and how much rubbish I want to take with me. It's all important rubbish, but anyway. But I'm being shown a rucksack on your back, and I just feel like it's, if you take that rucksack off, Mish, it will be really heavy because it's got so much in it. But actually, sometimes this could be metaphorical, if not literal, for you. But sometimes it's take it out. Don't only take what you need, only learn what you need to learn. Yeah, keep your mind open, but only learn what you need to learn. Would that make more sense to you? I also get the feeling as well, I'm being drawn to its little legs here. All right, so it's only got like 2 feet, all right, instead of 4. But it's just the build of it, it's the design of it, isn't it? Okay. So, but I'm seeing that as, like when you put wood and you sort of do this, okay, and you sort of fits together. And I'm seeing that you're fitting things into your life. You're fitting things in. And it's like I'm it's almost like you're right, you've try again. You have created your own puzzle. and have been cutting out your own puzzle pieces to fit in for you. Would that make sense to you, please, Mish? Um, I will. And I've just got love on the top of my TV. 4 letters, love, Love, and they're all sort of just lovely. I only put it up there the other day, and I'm just being drawn to the words love, and I feel that this is a self-love, but also love for others, because I just get that impression that you've just thought, the rest of the world, there's some horrible, hateful people out there, and I just feel that's got you down. But it's like suddenly you've gone, you know what? I'm going to love me more. I'm going to just get on with my life. Would you understand that, please? Thank you. And although we're coming up to it in August now, but I'm just being given September, around about the 16th, 15th or 16th of September. And yeah, so I can understand that, finding it hard to trust. Trust you first. All right. Trust you. We all of us, no matter how assertive we are, how this we are, all of us doubt ourselves in one form or another. And it's a constant, I say, don't make it a battle. Just acknowledge it, recognize it for what it is, acknowledge it, and then either let it go or get on with it. Read something called The Untethered Soul. That's a good book. Listening to that at the moment. Or The Alchemist, books along those lines, because it gives you a different way of viewing the world, of viewing yourself. They are books about yourself, helping you. Okay, so yeah, as I say, it's quite interesting to listen or read. Okay, so show me again, please. I've also got here, although you said you find it difficult to trust, I've got sadly, I actually remember that happening, but there's like a little chip taken out the bottom of this. I was gutted. I'd only just bought it, and I don't know if I dropped it or what. That was years ago. Poor little thing. But when it comes to you, Mish, I just feel there that it's the past. Yeah, even if it's like 5 seconds ago, it's the past. It's like, just deal with it, let it go. Do you need is it helping you? No. Let's move on. And I feel very much that it's a case of just it's almost, I want to just build you up. Looking at this, it may be small, you might think it's very plain, but to me, it's got so much depth and so much beauty. And that is how I visualize you, Mish. Please see that in yourself. That will help you love you for who you are, warts and all. All right. I said that to someone once, and they said, "How do you know I've got warts?" I thought, "Oh my gosh." So, there's each their own. So I'm going to leave that with you. All right. And don't forget about September. Okay. So, right. Oops. Be there. Right. So let me see. Charlene wanted a walk. I've got that one there. So Charlene, please. Wolfie. Just make sure I haven't got another wolf anywhere. I don't think I have. No. Okay. So wolf. There we go. Look at that cutie pie. Okay. So Charlene. Now, I've never met Charlene. I'm hoping to now. She's in the UK, but the fact is I do know that you've just relocated to the UK, and I feel that is to do with relationships. No idea if that's correct, but the relationship side of it. But also, I feel for your own peace of mind as well. It's like you've come home, if that makes sense. I don't just mean the 4 walls, okay, and a roof. I mean you've come home. It's like it's given you more opportunities to grow your own personal growth. Okay, I feel very much that you're in tune with the spiritual side of things, and I get the impression that you do this work, but I feel like there's something that you're working on there. And also the way I've just been looking at the wolf face here is, I don't know if you do trance work or you've been working on trance work or even considering it, but I feel very drawn to the trance work side of things. I will, thank you. I asked a gentleman the other day who he would like to hear from, and he asked for his guide. He said his guide's name, and I started to speak with this strange sort of Germany accent thing, and it turns out that he'd looked up at his guide, and his guide was from Austria. And I wasn't possessed, I wasn't trancing, I was working like I am now, but he was looking at his person through me, and I even had his accent. Not happened before. It was awesome. And I just feel this with you, Charlene. Thank you for confirming you medium as well. But it's the fact is I feel like that kind of work as well. As I said, 100% trust in spirit. It's us we've got to deal with, because at the end of the day, we are human. And although sometimes I feel I want to be an alien because some humans I don't like. Okay, just bear with some. I'm being drawn to the heart here, okay, the heart area, and I feel very much that you've got some people around you that have brought this extra pride, the support they've given you, but also the I will. It's not permission. You do not need permission to do anything, but it's almost like you've had affirmation from certain bods around you that have said, you can do this, do it. It's passion for you. It's what you want to do it. And you've got that support and that encouragement. Whereas I feel you were lacking in that before. Would you understand that, please, Charlene? Also, I get the impression that I will. Now, I know you've come over with your son. I have no idea how old your son is or what your son does, but I'm being drawn to the pause here. But I just get that feeling that it's either he is very aware of spirit around him, or you're teaching, you're encouraging that side of things, not pushing down his throat, but just saying, try this and give this a go. But I also feel like if you do a lot of crystal work or have crystals around you, but I feel like I've got special crystals around my home, if that makes sense to you as well. And he's 25. So he'll always be your baby, Charlene. Okay. Okay. Show me that, please. Also, I don't know if you're aware of your family history, your ancestry, but I feel like there's been similar, like the mediumship side of things, clairvoyance, and that in the family as well. And I've been like tea leaf readers, whatever it is, but I just feel like you've got an awareness that Auntie Flo did that, and Uncle Bob did that. All right. Um, I will, thank you. And I'm being drawn to the spine, the back. I will. It's a really weird thing, Charlene, but I'm being drawn to this mark on the back here. All right, just here, and that one there. Okay, and I just get. Yes, he is. Thank you for confirming that. So I'm just yay, thank you. That's because of all the markings on the back here, and I see all these markings here as like the spirit side of it in your past ancestors. Okay. Now, where was I going? This one here. I like this mark. But what it's a weird thing. So if you're having trouble with your back or your lower spine, like your lumbar area, but I feel very drawn to that. But to me, it looks like like you can get the patches, the heat patches that you stick on to give you some extra healing. But I'm just saying that I'm being drawn to the back, even the lowest part or even the middle part of it, just above your coccyx. Okay, that area, and I feel like I want to be giving heat and healing into that area. Okay, if that makes sense to you. Yes, Steph. Okay, my darling. Thank you. Where are we going now? Thank you. Now, this could just be my body playing up, but I've got a very, very sharp, it feels like a pin going into that. Your daughter's having trouble with her neck. Oh, her back. Oh, we send lots of healing there, so you know where I mean. Okay, so we've got that there. All right, so that's how I see that. I've also got a pin, like it's a pin going through my finger at the moment, and that is the pain that's going through this finger. All right, and but I feel here that it's like I will. Charlene, would you understand? Sometimes you can go too careful, and then you still get hurt. But you know what? You wish you'd done it. Would that make sense to you? All right. Because I just get that impression that, and I'm not talking out of your comfort zone. I'm talking about the fact that there's situations around you. Sort of show me again. I'm just being shown if it's a new relationship or a new situation. I know you've moved. I want about relationships here. It doesn't have to be loving like partnerships. It's whatever. But I just feel there that you know what, you're just like you're waiting for it to go wrong. Does that make sense? If you're happy, enjoy it. Whatever happens, happens. Just get on with it. Yeah, you're borrowing worry. Would you understand this, please? Start, show me again. Okay, I'm being drawn to the ears. So I don't know if you hear a lot when you work, but I feel like you're becoming more aware of the voices, like spirit voices and that as well. Okay, but write it down. I advise that to people, and I don't do it myself. I'm a twit, but write it down because I feel that will help you. Okay, talking to someone not seeing him, just be very, very careful. That's all I say. But as long as you're safe, go for all of that lot. Yeah, the usual things, because sadly women have to do that, and yeah, and guys do too, but women. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on, isn't there? That's not me predicting anything, Charlene. Good luck is what I say, but be safe. There you go. From one woman to another. There you go. Yeah, so please take that. Don't know if I give you September, but I've forgotten. Anyway, good luck with the move, like moving in and settling and all the rest of it. And I'm all very much in my hands tonight, and I just feel it must be absolutely manic for you, or at least the feeling of that. And I just want to say, be calm. You'll be all right. Trust in you, trust in spirit. All right. So, hello. Okay. So there we go. So, oh, thank you, Geraldine. I think you're amazing too. Appreciate that. Teresa, Andrea, hi guys. Geraldine, Paula, Rebecca, Rosa. Love that name. See you. Love to see you again. Penguin. Hi. Butterfly for Geraldine. Corrie, hi Corrie. Just going through saying hello to a few people. Starlight 65. Now I've got Starlight Express in my brain. Never seen that. Oh hi, just finished the hoovering. Hope I'm not too can you come around and do mine? Okay, so let us go to somebody asked for penguin. And do I have a duck? Yes, I do actually. Blessings from Argentina is proper this is tonight. The UK. Oh, actually, England, because people keep wiping out England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. We are our original countries, but we're under this big umbrella called Great Britain. And yeah, I'm still English. Okay, just thought I put it out there, but there we go. Yeah, not allowed to believe who I am anymore. Okay, so Penguin, Rosa, thank you very much, Veronica. I just went off on one then, didn't I? Now I've got to find me blooming Penguin. Where did my Penguin go? Oh, there you are, my little love. I thought I had a new Penguin. Let's have a look. Nope, Penguin. There we go. That's my Penguin there. How gorgeous is that? Right, so Rosa, your Penguin. Let's have a look. There are a lot of colours, although I don't know if you can see it, but there's actually patches. Can you see the patches in there? All right. And there's a lot of depth into this. And Rosa, I get the impression that you keep everything very tight, very close to your, like your private person. And I just feel very drawn to the fact that that private person is not so much not trusting others, but actually, you know what? No, why should I share my thoughts, my feelings, my inner self to you without knowing who you are first? Yeah, does that make sense to you, please? All right. Okay. Um, oh, thanks, Kim. Get out there and sort your mum's little plot out, lovely. All right, just making sure. Stay on here for a little while. It's fine. Hi. Okay. Right. So, would you understand this though, being that kind of closed person, not closed off, but closed person, your private person. All right. And I feel like I'd have to really prove to you that I'd be worthy of you sharing your trust in me. Okay. That's what I get that. Okay. Let me have a look. Um, oh, wow. I will. The little eyes just glowed at me. All right. It's got lovely little yellow eyes here. Okay. And they don't look much there, but actually for me, they just sparkled. And I don't know if you just like, yeah. If it makes sense to you, Rosa, would you understand about it's like you've had your eyes opened. Somebody's sort of like a situation has happened, and I just feel like you've gone, oh wow, why didn't I see that before? And it's like it's made things clearer to you. Would you understand that, please? And I just get that feeling that I want to say, you know what? Whatever's gone on, hold your head up high. Yeah. And because this is, I just see this here. And it's just like, come on, Rosa, lift this up. Just be proud of who you are. Like I just had my little rant about being English. Yeah. English, British. English first, British second. Wherever you're from, people. Yeah. But we're not allowed to say we're English anymore. We're not allowed to say we're Scottish, etc. I'm on about the fact that own who you are, be proud of who you are. Yeah, if no matter what. And I just feel for you, Rosa, I just feel very much that you can't fix everyone. You can only try and work on yourself. This goes to everybody that's listening. We can only work on ourselves. And it's reminding ourselves about that. Be proud of who you are. Okay. And I feel that's quite important to acknowledge for you. I also want to say congratulations, Rosa. I can't see what, I just get the word achievement. And I just feel like I'm being drawn to the chest area here, and I feel quite proud. I just feel like, yes, you be that proud penguin, okay? And I just feel like just hold your head up and be proud of what you've achieved as well. And I feel excited around you as well. And if you just change jobs or looking at getting something where it affects your finances, this is not me predicting. I'm on about the fact that it's something, it's on the up, if that makes sense. Things are on the up. And I just feel like it's been it's just showing me sliding, like through the ice and everything. It's just going, "Whoa," yeah, sliding away. But I just feel now you're standing up on your own 2 feet. Yeah. And I feel that's that strength you've always had, but it's like you found it finally. Trust in that. Okay, I will. I've just been given November the 20th as well as a special date for you. And I just feel like I'm now doing this with the penguin. I'm spinning it round, and I've got, who sings that? Kylie, I think, I'm spinning around. Yeah. And I just feel very much that it's just like, whoa, it's like a roundabout. But actually I just feel, just get up there and go with the music and start enjoying your life properly from the inside out. Does that make sense? Okay. Um, okay. Where we go? I feel really itchy. So not itchy, just like keep scratching things. But I've got my legs on show. You ain't gonna see my legs, but I've been wearing shorts all day. Never do that normally. Okay. So that's brilliant. So thank you so much, Rosa. And you look after yourself. I'm sorry, I'm just been given that as well. I've just been drawn out to the green side of it. It's very deep green, isn't it? And I just feel that with the heart chakra, but also the mental health. And I feel like this self-love will help you in leaps and bounds, my lovely. And yeah, I just had the pick up a penguin. All right. So well, if you want to eat chocolate, it's up to you. But it's a pick up, Rosa. All right. There you go. So thank you, my little lovely. There we go. Right. Let's have a look. Teresa, I don't actually have a Robin. I'd like a Robin. Robin. Okay. Just in case he hears, because suddenly they get delivered. It's fabulous. Okay, Geraldine Crystal. Okay. Wasn't meant to be a birthday cake. Why not? As long as it's gluten free, I don't mind, and calorie free. That's all good, Kim. Right, Alison Stone. Let's go to Marcella and Sarah. Great. I'm going to go to Marcella, please, if you don't mind, Veronica. Thank you, Marcella and Sarah in Argentina. Right. I don't know if Argentinians speak like that, but let's go there. Okay. Marcella, are you still there? Okay. And oh, bless you, Rosa. Grief is such a personal journey. It truly is. Even doing this work, I still have my moments. And around my home, I've got photos of my animals and that, and some of them have been gone for 20 odd years, and they still break my heart. I'm going to get upset, but this is how, because it's love. That's why you grieve, and that's why it's because you love them. Yeah, it's because you love them. So it's a good thing. All right. But that grief, you're grieving for yourself as well. Okay, so you're all good. Okay, and I've been doing this for the heart, but also that for the wings. Okay, so it's our spirit wings. Okay, they're giving you their love. All right, so Marcella, you are there. Right, Marcella, you haven't said what you wanted, but if you're okay with this, I am going to go. Ooh, okay. I was going to go for the new panda. But I've just said, they've just said to me, no, please don't go there and go here. And it is my raven. Look at that. Awesome raven. You see my raven here? All right. So Marcella and Sarah in Argentina. So Marcella, I will. Thank you. Marcella, would you understand that you're very much someone that holds on when you find something that is that piques your interest, that you hold on to it very tightly? Okay, it's like something that, or it's information in here, it's love. I feel you're quite a passionate person. All right, and I feel that that's something that's is very well, just passionate about you. All right, if that makes sense to you, please. But I feel sometimes that passion is not understood by others because, like some people love train spotting, trains and that. They're passionate about it, know everything about it, but others will just think it's a train. Yeah. Oh, it's a dog. Yeah. No, it's what's personal to us. It's what's personal to you, Marcella. All right. Thank you. Now, I feel also that I don't know if you're involved in. I am what's known as a pagan spiritualist. Okay, so I take all of the umbrella of the pagan side of it, take out my stuff. So I love, my tree and the goddess, all these things. It's what I've found over the years for me, and I feel this is a journey that you've been on, Marcella. Whether it's something that you've been hiding from others, because they wouldn't understand, or it's something that you've been hiding from yourself, really. And it's like you're like, oh yeah, I know, but I don't really want to offend anyone. I don't really want to upset anyone. Who's being upset? You are, because you're not being your true self. Does that make sense? I will, thank you. I'm just being drawn to the head as well, like the beak and that. And I feel very much here. And it's got quite a stare on it. It's like leaning forward. Yeah, you see that? It's like leaning forward. And I just feel very like this intenseness. And I just feel it's not meant detrimentally. I just get this impression you're somebody that, oh, I want to watch that. I want to know everything about it. Yeah. I use the analogy of, I get told, don't press that button, right? That's fine. The big red button that says don't press it. And I'll say, why? I'm not going to press it, but I'd like to know why. What will happen if I did press it? I'm not going to press it. Does that make sense? And you're one that's asking questions all the time, very knowledgeable. Ravens talk. Ravens are highly intelligent creatures. Most creatures are, except for some silly humans at times. Yeah. But the ravens themselves, they learn, but they imitate, but they also create their own worlds as well, if this makes sense to you. I will. I'm just being shown. I don't know if you have tattoos on you, but I'm being shown a tattoo. It looks. Don't get stuck on the tattoo if you don't have tattoos, and don't go rushing out and getting one if unless you want one. But what I'm being shown is the raven, but with a rose holding on, like the stem of the rose, and this almost blood red rose out of its mouth, and it's like it's got dripping blood. It's not blood. It's but it's just the like the petals, yeah. But it's the color of it, and I think I want to get that as a tattoo now. And you want to know everything, absolutely, yeah. But it's just the symbolism that actually you can do all of this intense stuff and learn all of this information, and I just feel you've been on this intense journey, and I just feel but it's reminding yourself that it's not all what do you call that? It's not all just, oh, it's all about that. It's remembering that there's still beauty as well. There's still the delicate side of it. So it's not losing your sight of your loved ones around you, special people around you, your own life. So we can get so involved and entrenched in what we're doing that we forget to enjoy life a bit more and to take that time out and to remember the loved ones around us as well. Would you understand that, Marcella? Show me again. Thank you. I will, thank you. Now, I mentioned earlier on about the pagan spiritualism side of it. That's me, all right? But it took me a long time to realize what I was, okay? But it's the bracket and it's a very vast thing. I'm coming back to that for you, Marcella, because I've been drawn to the wings, but I'm holding the raven upside down. And I'm just being drawn to this, and it looks like an arrow, and I just feel like I want to point it up. So I feel belief, understanding within yourself, not necessarily religion or whatever, but that belief is you're always looking up. Would you understand this? So spirit are around us. Just everywhere. There's no heaven. There's no hell, in my opinion. But so for when I say look up, I mean spirit, and I feel like that's something you're looking at connecting with more depth, if that makes sense. Okay. This is it, and that's because you're a good person, yeah. But also, it's a person that doesn't trust or believe in themselves. Find yourself. Okay, it's a personal journey like grief, and sometimes we grieve because we've lost ourselves. And I just feel that this journey for you is to acknowledge that. All right. So show me again. I will. This raven is just showing me it's actually hopping in my mind's eye. It's hopping and it's looking around and it's saying, I'm watching everything. But actually, you know what? I'm going to go and hop over here and I'm going to fly over there. And this for you, Marcella, is to just release occasionally and to go free. I mean that in respect. And if you're into extreme sports and stuff, or just go for a bike ride or on the river, whatever it is, I just feel that that release of everything that's in here, just let it flow out occasionally, energy wise. Okay. Would you understand that? And yeah, and I just say thank you for letting me use my raven, and thank you for being you, because I feel like I want to acknowledge that to you and to reaffirm you're worthy and you're worth being alive. Do you understand? And I just feel, oh, hold on. Sorry, Raven. But I want to give you the heart from here on the earth plane, but also from the spirit world to say it's not your time yet. You understand this? And I just feel I want to acknowledge that as well. It's not your time yet. So I'm going to put my beautiful raven over there and say thank you. So thank you. Right. Okay. So oh gosh, I don't have an hour and a half anymore. I have to get off soon. Geraldine, you wanted a panda. I needed today many blessings. Right. So you put lots of pandas up there. So let's go for the panda. So Geraldine, my lovely. All right. So panda, everyone. How cute is that? It's such a little sweetie. Look, that's the same as the raven on the wings. You got that there, and you got that there. Yeah, see that? Uh, anybody's into their whatever they're called, the little nugget things with the signs. Forgot what they're called, but anyway, don't know what that means. Show me then, please, for Geraldine Panda. I will. You see this, right? Geraldine, would you understand that you put a big mask on for everybody? You know, when people say, how are you today, Geraldine? Hi, Jerry. No, it's Geraldine. Yeah, okay, fine. How are you? Yeah, I'm okay. But actually, you're not. You're like, you just want to, I don't know, punch them on the nose. I don't mean, I'm not condoning violence, but it's just the frustration. I feel there's a lot of frustration around you. And I feel with the dark eyes here, I feel very much that, although it's very cute, I just feel for you, Geraldine, it's something about there's a bit of frustration going on around you, but it's to do with somebody else. And it's like something that you're just getting frustrated with them, and they're almost duplicity, if that makes sense to you. This isn't me. I do not predict. It's something that you will be aware of. I just feel this, let's say this duplicity. Um, I'm not saying two-faced, but I just feel somebody is not being as honest with you as they maybe should be or could be. Show me again. I'm getting an F name as well. So if it's Fred, Frank, Felicity, whatever it is, but it's an F name. Um, okay. And I just feel very much that oh, I will, thank you. Okay. I I don't know what I'm doing. I do. Right, and I feel you like that, Geraldine. I don't know what I'm doing, but you do know what you're doing. Does that make sense? And it's almost like you keep talking yourself out of things. And it's like, come on, girlie, you can get on with it and you can do this, all right? But also, if you look here of its little legs, okay, the way it's done, if I'm getting the right light here, all right, let's get the right light, get the light in there. It looks like its little front legs are doing this, and the little back legs are doing that, like you know, on your front and your back legs are kicking up. And I just feel like you've got this inner child within you, but you keep holding it back. And I feel like, yeah, everybody else can be their inner child, they can be their this, their that. But I just feel for you, you are the duplicitous one. It's a word enough, isn't it? All right. I'm not calling you two-faced. That is completely different meaning. I'm on about the fact that you show people one side of you, and then you have another side of you that is more fun, more forgiving, more just just true you. Does that make sense? And you've got your brother called Francis. Yay. Okay. All right. So we've got that. Um, Where are you going there? Right. So there's nothing to worry about. I just feel like I need to acknowledge that. But for you yourself, I feel very much that I want to turn that upside down and do this. And I say, I don't know if you go camping or just take yourself away or anything like that. But I'm being drawn to this and the camping side of it. And I don't know if you go. I don't know where you are in the world. I know the other chap was Argentina, and got Canada and all over the show. But I feel very much that for you, I don't know if you go, as I say, camping or caravanning or whatever in, but I just feel very much that I want to take myself out into the wilds, like get back with nature kind of thing. And I do. And these eat so much bamboo. Why am I being drawn to bamboo? I'm not saying you eat bamboo, Geraldine, at all right? I'm on about the fact that it's something that you're doing to do with your weight, if it's keeping it off or doing whatever, all right? That again is a personal journey. Who are you doing that for? You or others? It's got to be for you. All right? Thank you. We're acknowledging that, but it's this little bit here. I just feel like this funny little face and just say, you know what, do that and just enjoy things and take it a little bit easier on yourself. You put a lot of pressure to perform. Okay, if that makes sense. So imagine this lovely little thing here. Just no, I don't. I don't know what that means. I can't remember what I said. Thanks, Veronica. Yeah. So don't want to finish on no, I don't. The camping bit. Okay, so don't get stuck on the camping bit. All right, it's about releasing your inner child within yourself. Be true to you. Don't be duplicitous with yourself. Be true. And I feel like this, and I'm just doing this, and that's what I mean by getting out into the countryside or wherever it is, somewhere that you feel. It could be in a garden, be in a local park, whatever it is, and it's just taking that time out and just breathe it all in. And I just feel like you'll find your inner baby panda just enjoying things. Okay. So you don't need, do. Yeah. It says, I need to. All right. Do it. It is so difficult. Put everybody else's lives in front of ours, our own, and we forget about ourselves. I've got to go because the healing starts in a few moments. I just want to give you October, by the way, Geraldine. And I just feel round about the 30th of October. I don't know if that's her birthday or whatever, possibly a passing anniversary of, apart from killing no one off, all right? But I'll just get around about the 30th of October. Okay, so you all look after yourselves and hopefully see you in a few weeks' time. Yeah, happy pandas to everyone. All right, be in touch with your inner panda. Take care.